I don't know. I'm liking. I think I like RNG's lineup more just because it seems more standard. This seems easier to play, right?
Hmm. Definitely.
But
I think RNG.
yeah, I don't want that to be the reason
Yeah.
why I support them. You know, like it seems easier to play, and I agree with that. But that's it. That's the only reason why I'm like, okay, I can see that being strong.
All right, I'll support Newbie then, because I feel like if Newbie were to win this game, they have to outplay RNG a lot, and if they're able to do that, means that it's gonna be very beautiful Dota to watch.
Sure. I mean,
So
hey,
okay.
don't get me wrong. I'm not biased. I'm not supporting any team. Hey, don't put me in that position. I'm just saying.
Oh, I'm not.
I am just saying that I think, easier to execute tends to lead to victory, especially when it's the second game of the best of three. That is always something I consider, right? Second game, you're one game down. Is that the time to execute your best? Probably not. But, Newbie can surprise us. I would be happy for them to surprise us. Also, I do love the Winter Wyvern form. What can I say? She's good against the beefy heroes, too.
I think Burn, the health burn could be really good. This is why we're saying maybe it is post. It could be a post one meter by right?
I would have loved that. I mean, just
But
because of the
yeah,
creativity, I would have been so excited. But unfortunately, we do not get our present today. I'm also not the biggest fan, if I'm honest with you, of the Disruptor as a 5. I think he is much better as a 4 nowadays, but it is a Faith hero, so I'm not going to say anything. This early engagement, I think, favors RNG versus slightly, just because they can get the 2 runes. Nah, it's actually an even rune trade. They commit a lot just to be able to get the 2 runes, but they get them.
a lot of harassment coming out to September and Flyvin already. Also, you're not going to be in favor with this trade war on top, because Necroforce always going to be going to be winning the trade war with his regens, the heal, and also Heartstopper Aura. So it's going to be really hard to win this lane on top for RNG.
We'll see. We'll see. RNG with a Centaur. I mean, you're probably not gonna have the worst laning phase, especially in the early game is when Flywood has the biggest advantage. But as you mentioned, that aura makes it really difficult for him, and you also don't have a way to. Well, I guess you do to pierce the Ghost Shroud with double stuns and the double edge as well. You might be able to deal a fair amount of damage. We'll see. How do you find the bottom lane with Dragon Knight Oracle?
Yeah, I mean, the Arctic Burn is really doing a lot of damage to Monet,
Yep.
and then the whole creep is pushing into the way of Dire, so Newbie would be really happy about this.
What do you think? This is a naturally favored lane for the Mars Winter Wyvern combo?
I would say so, because DK, I mean, this hero doesn't really do much in the lane. Honestly, all you want to do is trade farm, and you are putting him into the long lane, which is the safe lane. So there will be uh, a lot of space for the Mars plus Winter Wyvern to chase this guy down if he's not careful with his position.
That's true. That's true. And the Arctic Burn, as you mentioned, is very crucial against them. The Splinter Blast also deals a lot of damage. And DK is not the best hero at lane control. Breathe Fire is an okay skill at controlling the lane. He doesn't have the mana to spam as much as he would want. So Splinter Blast can sometimes be kind of annoying for him to deal with because he loses the control of the lane and the lane equilibrium. Meanwhile, the mid lane, I don't even think we need to talk about this matchup because everyone knows this is completely OD favored. But a good TA can get advantage here. It's not like the, I don't know, TA Huskar matchup where TA just loses. The TA can actually do a lot in this matchup if she knows how to play with the side blades. Oh, don't miss the last hit. Oh, Setsu, come on, man. We just watched you. We just watched you doubt on that last hit and miss it. Shame.
I mean, this Setsu OD is one of the best OD in China. The badge tells you that level 8 platinum level OD.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
this guy is very experienced in playing this lane. I'm sure he has played this matchup over and over again.
That's
He
true.
knows exactly what to do against a TA.
But AQ is dealing with it nicely. Something I noticed a lot with these matchups that are slightly unfavorable, but not completely, right, is that not kids, players, they figure out strategies, right, when they're losing, and they turn losing matchups into winning. Do you remember for a while the Monkey King matchup versus Ember was actually Ember favored? Just because of how many strats there were, in favor of Ember, because everyone was thinking about this matchup because it was the most classic quote-unquote counter. So sometimes I find that the OD is actually unfair because the OD never trains against the TA. You don't care about this matchup as much, whereas the TA does train against the OD day in, day out. Because it's a matchup you care about a lot. Oh, nice cliff there to protect against, to make sure you didn't get the range creep. Oh, very nice, very nice.
AQ, he's pretty accurate with the side blades as well.
Hey,
Already
Sideblade
giving
game has been amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, Courier?
Oh, the
Free
Corridor?
Courier? Okay, was that a courier for a bait? No, that was just a bad
What is
placement
that
of the courier. Oh, the side blades! Side blades! Setsu
Wow.
forced to salve. Can he get him with the side blades to cancel this? He's thinking. Nah, he can't. I don't think he has enough range anymore. Nah.
Here, what a boss.
Yeah,
So good with the side blades.
he is, but he did lose the courier there, so that's still a win for Setsu, considerably so. And he's still losing the lane there. 7 denies to Setsu's name versus the 2 on AQs is a huge difference. In fact, they rotate the Winter Wyvern.
Oh, can they get a stun? I mean, can they get slow?
That's a nice slow. What I like about this though is that since you rotate the Winter Wyvern, sorry, you force a solo lane bottom where you know DK is gonna win no matter what, because DK is great at solo lanes, and you relieve a lot of pressure. You don't let the Mars have as much farm as he would like. Breathe Fire is always great at dealing with that as well.
I would say this bottom lane is going to be quite quiet. I don't think they will get a kill on DK unless DK makes a very big mistake, but very unlikely given that this guy is Monet.
Yeah, I don't think Monet would make a mistake. He's one of the more consistent carries I've seen as well. I think.
He doesn't take very risky move that gives you very low return.
No, he is burning. He is literally burning in reincarnate.
He's literally burning. Like what we say off the screen, right?
Yeah, off stream. Yeah. We're talking about this. Like, he does remind me a lot of the guy. He's just what you want in a carry. He's the ideal carry, you know?
If I don't have to die, I do not die. You know,
Exactly.
he's the kind of carry.
Yeah. He's the kind of guy that's like, well, my job is to farm. Eventually we'll win the game if I'm farmed enough. But my job is really to farm, not to fight, not to do anything else but farm. And he does fulfill that role nicely. I like seeing Monet playing DK, though. I like that RNG. I think RNG was one of the first teams to really use DK a lot, because Setsu loves DK. And I love that they're playing it on Monet as well. It's an aggressive carry that works nicely with these heroes. Okay, middle lane, Setsu. I don't think there's enough. No, he activated Refraction.
The thing about DK is also, it's so good when you have another core, which is a harder core that you have on your team. For example, the AM last man, the AM last match, or the OD now. Because DK is one of the hero that is so stable. You don't have to take care of him. You can just leave him alone, and then he'll be able to create so much space for your team with the dragon farm.
I win. Do they have anything to stop this TP? They do not. That was the weirdest play. I don't know if it was trying to stack the lanes of creeps or exactly he's going for the courier, but it was really far ahead. Setsu finds AQ, the slowest here. AQ does not have the level 6, which means no soul for the Rubik. They hit it with Fortune's End. I'm pretty certain AQ's dead. They even commit the Sanity's Eclipse. Alright, sir.
It's for the first blood, so completely worth it. 6 minutes, finally there's the first blood. Things have gone very quiet because of the laning are very stagnant. On the Tranquil, interesting. I think he wants to withstand all the side blade harassment coming out from TA, and he doesn't want to keep spamming south on his end. So I could really understand the Tranquil boots.
Super? Why is this support fight? What are you guys doing? They're just hitting each other. There's no follow-up. Finally, Setsu's like, okay, guys, all right, time to take the kid's gloves off. Setsu forces Disruptor to get away. Nice. And now we leave the mid lane, and TA is going to go farm jungle, I presume, and leave some space to the Winter Wyvern, or they're just protecting the TA? She just can't get close to the lane. Once OD gets enough levels, it becomes impossible for the TA to actually get farm here.
OD is doing a good job there. He's constantly forcing YC to come to mid to give a hand to the TA. And TA right now, level 6, he can just start to AFK in jungle, and YC will take over the lane, which is really good for YC.
Yeah, because he needs the level, so you need the Winter's Curse to come out early on YC. You need that counter initiation, you need to be able to properly set up, and you need to be able to create space for TA as well.
Yeah, and the ability to push towers on RNG is not exactly great. They have to rely on DK to make a rotation to mid if they want to pressure this mid tower. Otherwise, Winter Wyvern, you would just sit here and push out the wave and really be an annoying nuisance to RNG.
Smoke by RNG. There's the Rubik being chased after. Kinetic Field, AQ joining in.
Nice. Sweet kill for a TA.
Whitesea, there we go. Dragon versus Dragon. Dragon versus Wyvern, actually. Monet is chasing after this. Whitesea has double damage. It does rotation from Mars. We have Arena Blood, Arena Blood is ready in a second. Oh, Dragon Tail to get away. And he's going to be fine. Stampede as well. Newbee responds, but they don't respond quick enough. Instead, they'll have to settle for Super. They glimpse him back to ensure they get this kill. I mean, at this point, you might as well get the support kill, but it's kind of a loss. We rotate a lot of resources here mid to get nothing, really.
For RNG, they definitely don't feel very good. They popped the Dragon Form for this. They had to use the Stampede to get out as well. So definitely, they're not happy with this. It's okay, I think. I mean, after all, Newbee is playing with the one core strategy, so it's very easy to itemize against it. It's very easy to play around it.
Yep.
So I still think RNG do have the upper hand here, overall in this game.
Oh, I'm hoping we'll see Heaven's Halberd actually on the Centaur or even the DK, because that would completely counter the TA's existence.
Yeah. Even Oracle's Fate Edicts is going to be so good against TA.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, you have any disarm is great, but the beauty of the Heaven's Halberd is you can't dispel with BKB, right? So if you get it off beforehand, it's just you're done. Like the TA has no impact, and it's a 5-second disable because she's ranged. So, kind of a major deal, Setsu. Oh, I think he still wants to kill Whitesea. Whitesea, you will pay for this. High ground miss doesn't help too much, and the support rotation helps even less. So Mars is forced to waste the TP there. Doesn't actually TP. No big deal.
Mars is actually so poor.
Yeah, he's not. I mean, his lane went badly.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't die, but then he hasn't died, but he's not having a lot of farm as well. He's been moving around a lot, always TPing the first to react to any kind of aggression. That's why it's stopping him to grow economically.
Yes.
He's also not farming a lot of lane creeps as well. It's only AFK in jungle.
The problem as well is that in the lane, honestly, DK is not the hero that beats you by killing you. He beats you by making sure you can't last it. With Breathe Fire, trying to last it is almost impossible, honestly. So I'm not surprised that his last hitting is that, or his damage is that bad, honestly. Look at this, like his last is really, really far off. Even the DK is beating him, and DK's been rotating super early. So it's just been a lane win for Monet here in the bottom lane. I mean, it seems like RNG is playing much more around the OD as their initial carry, and DK is going to play much more as the utility carry in the beginning.
Exactly, this is what they are going to approach right now. Every time DK has the Dragon Form, he just pop it and look to
push down.
Pressure the tower. Yeah, to just force Newbee to react to him so that OD gets his free farm, you know, get his Aghanims, and then eventually hopefully carry the game. And he Setsu's OD, so you definitely can be, you can feel very secure about it.
Yeah, you can. And it's also a hero that can easily carry the game into late game. He's really good against most of the heroes on Newbee, so it shouldn't be much of a problem, honestly. And the Ags is absolutely fantastic at dealing with both the Necrophos and with the TA. Because we always talked about Fate City countering Necrophos, but now with the Astro Imprisonment, you can do that too. So you have two ways of dealing with Reaper Scythe.
Even it could be potentially good against the Static Storm as well. So anyone that get caught in the disruptor combo, you can just save your allies from miles away.
Yeah,
exactly. Even though the Q score is not favoring RNG, but definitely looking at the big picture, they are definitely doing very well.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they're not too stressed out. It should be Newbee that's stressed out. Their timing is much quicker. They're playing around one core, and that core does not scale into the late game as well as the enemy cores. So it's them that needs to propose things. They have a Mars, they have a Disruptor. These combos are out. They have a team fight ready, but they're not able to catch anyone. For now, Super, okay, you'll settle for this Oracle. And it's not the worst of kills, but it's really just support.
Yeah, once again, it was the Oracle that is distracting Newbee, that is making Newbee feel like, oh, we're actually doing not that bad, because we are constantly killing Oracle, but then, meanwhile, OD is always farming. He's only one component away from his Aghanims, so we might be looking at a 15 minutes Aghanims from OD. That's crazy. That's crazy timing.
Yeah, I remember the Ags on OD is also, surprisingly enough, kind of a farming item, because it does help you farm faster, the creep waves and everything, because that's your main ability to farm now. So it's going to increase further his GPM. And in this whole time, though, the DK and Centaur has not really fallen behind too much. You know, they're still farming effectively as well. Nobody's really been forced to play that Space Creator role. Nice glimpse to bring in the Centaur. They know Centaur's not here, but they have Stampede regardless. Setsu's moving forward, and Setsu understands he cannot let this tower fall. Tier 1 mid is so valuable for rotations. You want to make sure this survives. They go for Necrophos first, but careful. Here comes the Mars with an Arena of Blood. Monet in trouble. Has the Hood of Defiance though, so he's lasting this nicely, and Wizard doesn't have enough damage here. Monet Spear to the wall. Wixie's already dead. There's a Static Storm, but not too great. It is right after that Arena. Monet still looking for kills, and here comes Flywind. Stampy's already been committed. He's even used to retaliate. They can't find anyone just yet. Who's that tree from? Okay, that's our answer. It's Newbee's mango tree.
All the blames.
Flywind. Okay, they glimpse him back. I don't know if this is going to be a kill, though. Flywind is tanking fair amount. Desolator hurting him a lot, though. Doesn't want to fight this. Reaper Scythe. Fate sees the same for the Reaper Scythe. And now the False Promise. Flywind is tanking so much damage thanks to this Oracle. I don't think he's able to survive, though. Oh, he is. Never mind. I spoke. Yeah, that's still bugged. Oracle Ultimate's still bugged. That fire doesn't mean anything. He's going to be perfectly fine. Super. He might be killed off, but he saved the Centaur. He did his job. He's super happy about this. And the OD has his Ags, and he's ready to drop the hammer. There we go. AQ hit by it pretty hard. So is Mugi. But they use a Winter's Curse. They put Monet alone. They spear him to the wall. Where is Monet? Can they even hit him? They can. Monet back in this fight. He has the magic wand in a second, and he's been able to heal back up. Mugi has every percent to finish him off, and now they're actually counterattacking RNG, standing their ground, and what a ground stand that was. Newbee is unable to face him. They end up losing two of their most important cores. Setsu and Monet last this whole team fight, and even the Centaur.
The ground stand indeed. That was Setsu's Aghanim's reveal during that fight. So instantly going to the fight, close. I mean, Astro the TA, Astro the Necrophos, and all of a sudden you're running out of damage. You have no damage at all. So we were saying how this Aghanim Scepter could deal a lot of trouble to the TA, and the 15 minutes Aghanims, they're so quick on its timing. It's really going to ruin the TA game, because we also know that this is the timing that TAs will be the most aggressive.
Yep.
Because 15 minutes is usually the time for the Daso plus Dagger.
Yep.
But with the Aghanims, it's going to slow down his tempo so much.
Yeah, this poor TA. Oh wait, there's no Astral here. They actually get him with the field. Yes, perfect Static Storm as well. Super's coming by, but he doesn't have anything to save him. No False Promise. Unfortunately, meaning Setsu is going to go down. This is a crucial kill from Newbee, which is why they put all the resources possible to kill him. And it's worthwhile. They even get a free double damage, and there's going to be an easy Roshan. Kind of lucky on that double damage, to be honest. And Monet, what are you doing? Monet way too confident. He seems to want to fight this. OD has buyback, is not committing it. Flywind getting a double stun, helping them in the backlines, but Oracle almost gone super, survives that. There's the Winter's Curse, though, to reset this team fight. And like, yeah, we're ready. We're ready to fight you. We're ready to kill your supports. And Monet, first they break his heart, now they'll break his face. Monet cannot last this assault, and I think that was way too cocky. Way too cocky by Newbee. Oh, but sorry, by RNG.
The only reason they lost this, the only reason RNG won the last fight was because Newbee eventually ran out of damage because of OD. OD Aghanim had to save the fight. But then this time around, OD was the first one to fall. Yeah. So, and also Newbee has the DD rune on TA, which makes him so much stronger all of a sudden. Yep. I'm so surprised that RNG decided to fight that.
The DK was way too confident with that one. You have Max Dragon Blood, congratulations, a lot of armor, but what are you going to do with that, honestly? The TA still can hit you through it. They have a Desolator and a Mars, you got to respect that. And you just gave the TA pretty much a free blink out of that Roshan. Free Aegis, of course, free Roshan, but that's blink almost completed on her. A bit late, but still decent timing.
And also we know that TA is the hero that needs the Aegis to continue his snowball.
Yeah,
and literally you are just giving this Aegis free to TA now.
Yeah.
And there's nothing better than that. I mean, uncontested Roshan plus a 4 kills, a team wipe for a team. For Newbee, man. And
that was all a mistake. It wasn't even like Newbee played that really well. No offense to Newbee, but it was just a mistake by RNG playing that. Okay. Nope, they can't.
Okay,
they can't
Newbee is. Yeah. Newbee is going to receive their first big pick right now, with the Blink Dagger plus Deso timing. Also, YC on the Winter Wyvern is approaching his Oki very soon. So this you'll be looking at the approximately 20 minutes Oki from Wyvern, which is going to do a lot of trouble to the to the Oracle. This will be the way that you want to catch your Oracle off guard.
Yeah, this is the big peak, as you mentioned. The Blink Dagger, easy to catch the Oracle. You also have a couple abilities to make sure that the enemy team stays away, right? Like Winter's Curse or Static Storm. You have a lot of zone out. That's a really nice deny though by DK. You have a lot of zone out, and that allows you to probably split the team fight, which is what they're looking for. I don't know. Let's see how this next team fight works out. We still have good ultimates RNG to disengage, and you have beefy heroes. DK is about to hit that level 2 Dragon Knight, which is really nice, but not quite yet. There you go, on the TA. Okay, the Winter's Curse for the OD. I don't know if that's a setup or just disengage. Seems like a disengage.
Oh, nice.
Very nice TP. Very nice TP, but they catch him regardless.
Oh,
Flywind giving the vision. Setsu ready with Astro Imprisonment, and Wakesy will pay for that.
Not bad, given that Newbee has the Aegis. So when you still manage to get a kill while opponent has the Aegis, is always a feel good. So you manage to stop their tempo as well.
Yeah.
OD with the Blink Dagger is going to be very good because we were saying that Newbee need to split the Black Line to split the team fight.
Yep.
But then with the Blink Dagger, he's always going to be able to save his Oracle. So it makes it really hard for Newbee to get to the Oracle. Love the Blink Dagger pick coming out from OD.
I agree. I think it's really good. It's also a great way to evade TA if she's jumping onto you, right? Or even the Winter Wyvern, because I wouldn't be surprised if Winter Wyvern goes for Blink later on after the Orchid, right? And it's great ways to just make sure that you take in the team fight on your own terms, which is fantastic. They're going to take the tower here in the top lane. Monet continues. Moogie joins in here with an Invis room.
Yep.
I don't know, Moogie. I think they see you. I think they see you.
As well. Oh, wait.
Can they follow this up?
Okay,
Oh. No, that sentry is not that long.
Has scout out Setsu though. Mars does have a Blink Dagger, so they might go on Setsu here.
Setsu, man. This is not the place to be farming. He's right next to his tower, so he's confident.
right.
But they're just able to blow him up so soon. And this, I think, is one of the best parts about the TA. Like, because you rely on your damage mainly. And Mars actually brings a lot of damage to the table too. You're able to burst on these heroes even in front of objectives like towers, and they'd have no problem with that.
2 seconds is all the TA needs to bring down the OD. I love to pick up from Mars as well. He needs that. ASO or anything else before that, he went for Mars so that there's some sort of initiation to pair with the TA. So that TA can just blink in.
Yo, Monet,
stun
are you
target and
lost? Wait,
if they're not.
sorry, this DK, I don't think he knows where he is, man. He's like, the poor guy has been caught out in the weirdest positions. They actually block. Get down, Mr. President, says Flywind. He gets stuck with the Spear of Mars, but now they're stuck in the Arena of Blood with a great Static Storm as well. Moogie still the Reaper Scythe, but there's nobody low enough, and the TA has been disarmed. Thank God for the Heaven's Halberd. This is the Winter's Curse to reset the team fight. Can they follow it up? It doesn't seem like they can. A nice blink by the TA, saving her from the stun from Flywind. Another Spear of Mars. And it just seems like Newbee won't be able to have enough damage, similar to last team fight, right?
What, the Gleams? The Stolen Gleams? Oh, no,
Oh,
no.
no.
I thought it was the Rubik.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, me too.
Right.
You know what I love about a team fight is that the Centaur blinking in to tank the Spear of Mars was something else. I gotta say, like, Flywind knew that if they speared DK, they could use all the resources, spear, Arena of Blood him, segregate him, and then proceed to just pummel him, right? But because Flywind tanked that, it made it much harder for them to single out the DK and kill him.
So RNG is hitting their item timing as well. Dragon Knight already finished the Heaven's Halberd. Next up is going to be the Centaur's ones. So the next 5 minutes, when they have these items, it's going to be so hard for TA to fight into them. TA has went for the Orchid before BKB.
Interesting.
Alright.
I mean, I guess you're giving her the chance to do this, right? Okay, Monet, he's the tank. He knows he can withstand this, but no, the Spear of Mars to put him out of position with the Orchid. Again, they have a Reaper Scythe. They commit the Arena of Blood. Nice Winter's Curse. They're getting this team fight. They're separating it properly, but Monet is just a bit too tanky. They can't quite kill him. They bring back the OD. They stop the Reapers. They finally get it off, but the false promise just in time. Setsu will survive this. Setsu will continue to run away. And RNG just wants to disengage. There's the Stampede, finally. Setsu did survive this engagement. In the backlines, Flywin, the madman, gets the kill on Faith, but will die because of it.
Oh, disrupted bot back for nothing as well.
Yep.
There was the sustain coming out from RNG and also the save. We haven't seen a successful Reaper kill so far,
No.
just yet.
Necrophos, just
Yep.
give up. Just
It's-
don't use that skill. It's pointless. It's just a stun at this point.
Monet might be in trouble.
Okay, Monet's been able to
chasing.
tank the world and more. I don't know. He got a nice stun there on the TA before she actually initiated. Monet, look at this. I'm telling you, this man, he doesn't know what the meaning of damage is. Monet does not fear death. Monet relishes it. They drop the hammer here onto the TA. She's low, but she has the refraction. Can they bring her down? Yes, they can. The damage is sufficient, and TA will die here. And Setsu going forward, want another counter kill. They might glimpse him, but it's okay. The team is here. YXC flies away. Flies away
Wait, are he- you
in
think he's
the
getting out?
tower. Really? Is he gonna get away? Yes, he will. Okay.
Alright.
Very impressive. Very,
Queen
very
is
impressive.
here.
Setsu looking for more.
Oh,
though.
they got it.
They got him. They did catch the Necrophos. You've been useless this whole game. He has the
Yep.
ghost shot though. That ghost shot deals a fair amount of damage, but they got so many stuns, Mugi, sorry. They got so many stuns for you. And he is tanking much. It's just a game of tanks at this point. Wizard is being decimated by the OD, but a nice reset button with a Winter Curse. There's Static Storm set up, and the Kinetic Field as well. Everyone's stuck. This is the wombo combo they're looking for. They're lacking the Reaper Scythe though, and they're just lacking damage. There's no follow-up without the TA, so they don't have the damage to actually bring anyone down. And Monet is just chilling. Monet's back. He's like, yeah guys, we can still fight. I'm full HP, and there's no problem. Dragon Tail for the Winter Wyvern. And this Dragonette's gonna show this Wyvern what a superior dragon looks like.
Oh man, Setsu is definitely the Setsu is owning RNG, man. This Feather Broach Tranquil OD with Blink Dagger, he's just running you down. You're not running away from this guy.
No, man. I am
You cannot run
surprised.
from this guy.
I am surprised by how they're playing this game, RNG. They're
It's
just
like a very
plowing
good
forward.
team fight step up, but then
Yeah, like this. Like goodbye Necro, right? Can they kill him in time? Nope, there's a ghost shot. There's the ghost shot yet again. Necro survives this. Mars instead is the scapegoat. As Flywin tries to get away, but they're controlling the Necro. Is there a second ghost shot? Mugi, again, thanks to the Ags, is giving him enough time. Ask for imprisonment, reset this, he'll come back. 5 seconds that ghost shot, not gonna have time to activate this time. Mugi will finally die as AQ gets the kill quickly on Flywin, and finally Monet seems killable. This Dragon Knight, they can actually bring him down. The TA's ready, they glimpse him back, and now finally, no! Heaven's Halberd makes this impossible.
not killing Monet, man. Are they going to chase? Looks like they are. OD's really
Oh
strong
no,
though.
you chased him in too far, TA! You just got turned into minced meat! YXC joining him in the graveyard, and Wizard trying to fight as best they can, but the False Promise is ready. This is not the time to fight, Wizard. RNG just gave him a run for his money. These tanky heroes by Newbee, they're not really that tanky compared to RNG.
GG.
And there we go, GG.
Why are they keep forcing fights, man? Look at how much mana the OD has. He has 5.6k mana. Because all the while he's been spamming the Astro. Because Newbie doesn't have enough damage to kill anyone. So he's just getting all these Astro charges.